of Unapologetic with DrG, where I have the pleasure of, speaking to some very motivating and inspiring people. And today is just like any other time I'm on here. We have Mr. Meech Speaks in the house. First of all, how are you doing?
I'm doing magnificent. I'm doing magnificent.
Okay. Well, tell everybody about yourself and what are you unapologetic about in this moment?
Look, I don't know who needs to hear this, but you already know what it is. It's Meech Speaks. And one thing that I'm unapologetic about is my growth. And I say my growth because just like 2020 is that hit everybody. And one thing that it has done for me is make me recognize where I am at and where I need to go and how I need to be.
Okay, so what does that look like? I know you're an author and you're a speaker, a professional speaker, and you do combatives.
Yeah, I do. So I work at the Martial Arts Center of Excellence. I'm in the United States. I'm a staff sergeant in the United States Marine Corps, and we teach military combatives. And combatives is just like any martial arts, but it's made for warfare.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's a lot of growth in a whole lot of different areas. So what does being unapologetic about your growth look like?
Can I cuss on here?
Say what? Yes,
Can I
this
be unapologetic with my
yes,
language?
this is your
No pun intended.
unapologetic. No pun intended. Nope, you're fine.
Honestly, it's been getting my shit together. January 1st of 2020, I still had that residual effect of 2019 on me. I still
Hmm.
had those insecurities. I still was battling with my anxiety. I was still battling with my depression. When the world shut down, so did I.
Oh.
I asked myself, I had gigs that got canceled. I'm thinking to myself, like, we just got the ball rolling. Now here it is. I can't even go to these venues. I got the podcast, yeah, but I'm not evolving at the pace that I want. And then I took a step. You're not evolving at the pace that you want because you're not even ready for the things that you are trying to acquire.
Hmm.
You need to get your shit together. And once I started to get myself together, that's when I realized I started to receive the things that I had been aspiring for. And I also started to lose the people that I thought were going to be in my life. And I wanted to be unapologetic about it because a lot of times the thing is that we get ourselves together, we go down this whole journey of self-discovery and start saying that we're going to be that version of ourselves that we were destined to be. But as soon as some form of opposition and adversity hits us, our friends start saying that we acting different. People ain't feeling the book because you wrote how you spoke in it, or X, Y, and Z reasons. We want to revert back to who we were because the reality is that obviously there must be something wrong with me if I'm losing everybody. But just like one thing that I always say is that things happen on purpose for a purpose. And one thing that God don't do is he don't make mistakes.
Yeah, I agree.
And the people that came in your life, they were there for that purpose and they were there for that chapter in your life. But the same way that a period closes a sentence is the same way that you have to close off that chapter within your life, and you have to remove those people. So you got to be unapologetic about your growth. You can't be apologizing for outgrowing people.
Hmm. No, I definitely agree. I always say I have the best gift of goodbye. I can, I don't care who is in my life, when you no longer serve a purpose, I'm understanding to that. And I also don't have it to give an explanation for why. So many people want to know why you do certain things or why the decisions that you make are made. I don't care for why. I just know that if you no longer serve a purpose or you no longer match my energy, you have to go because I'm a protector.
100%.
And so I do agree that, as you grow, not everybody is going to grow with you. And
Mm-hmm.
I was also told by a really, really good friend of mine that the more successful I become, the more friends that will drop off. Because, the thing about it is, like you said, you have to go down. If you're elevating, the goal of your friendship should be wanting to elevate with you, not try to
Mm-hmm.
bring you down to be with them because you lose a part of your purpose trying to fit into somebody else's expectation of you. So you don't
Absolutely.
so I do commend that you're unapologetic about your growth. And so now what does your growth look like for 2021?
Oh, he's so much more confident, and I feel like I stay confident because that was the thing for me. I mean, because you can look at me. Yes, I'm confident in who I am, but it's a difference between being confident in you and being confident in general. And when you're confident in general, it's a certain level of energy that you give. And I plan on feeling 2021 with that exact same energy that I came into it with. I'm not upset that I lost friends. I'm not upset that some opportunities just didn't happen. And that's one thing that I really pride myself in now is that, hey, shit happens. But as you get your, like, for real, like if 2020 hasn't taught you anything, shit happens.
Seriously. Yes, I definitely agree. It really does.
And when you have that mindset, it's somebody just recently told me when you spar and when you fight, you need to be relaxed. And when you're not relaxed, you wear yourself out.
Mm-hmm.
You're tensed up all the time. You're worried about getting hit. You're worried about landing a hit. That's the same way that we handle our goals, aspirations, and the way people tend to think about us. We're not relaxed about it. We so worried about what people think of us. We so tensed up. That's why you're tired. You're so worried about not failing that when you fail, that's why it's so devastating. You're
Yeah.
so worried about making a change in this world instead of just saying shit happens. But the
Yes.
thing is that the same way that shit happens, the same way that life happens, we happen in life.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
so 2021, that's the way that I'm moving on.
Yes. Okay, so my goodness gracious, that's a lot. At least so I'm curious because you said grow, that being confident in general, not just with yourself, and I'm not sure exactly what that means. So what does in general look like, or what does that really mean? Because I always just equate that if I'm confident and I'm going to carry that confident, then that's very general to me because that's generally who I am. So you said you're confident with who you are, but now you want to be confident in general. So can you just explain what you mean by that and how that is going to affect your life now that's going to be different?
You know, you know that saying, let go and let God? That's honestly what it really sums up for me. I'm confident in my abilities. I know I can accomplish certain things. I know what I'm good at and what I'm not. But the
Mm-hmm.
problem is that a lot of times, like we come into these situations, I'm not confident in what you can do, or I'm not confident in the situation.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, it aggravated my patience. It aggravated my anxiety. It aggravated everything else. Instead of allowing it to just do what it's supposed to and just be and have that give it the exact same confidence that you have with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's really what it meant for me. Like start being confident in general. This is going to work out the way that it's supposed to work out. And if it doesn't work out,
So what?
shit happens. It happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's really what it meant. Like, be confident in general, Demetrius. Don't just be confident with yourself because it's one thing. I'm walking in the room. I know I'm the best person in the room, but what am I going to do if the mic don't work? What am I going to do if the crowd ain't feeling me? You got to be confident in general. Step off the stage and then you just start allowing things to just work. And it's on right there.
Oh, God. Okay. Okay. No, I get that. So now, so you're saying that you're doing an energy shift.
Yes, ma'am.
What I'm hearing, so it's like I'm confident, but now I'm going to do an energy shift because I need that energy to match my confidence.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. See, that's why I had to, try to see, like, let me see what in general mean.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's, one thing that I am going to definitely work on is the way that I just speak in general. And what I mean by that is that I want to be able to, I'm good at speaking. I'm good at speaking. And I promise myself that when I speak, I want to be able to just I want to I want my message to be able to just cross as it goes. You know what I mean?
Intentional. You want to intentionally
Absolutely.
speak life into everything that you are doing. So what comes out your mouth should resonate with power or some level of, just strength.
Yes, absolutely.
I'll be on it.
You stay on it. Like, you can't even let you be on it. You stay on it.
Look, life lessons, and
100%.
and life experiences have taught me a lot. And so this is why I have this platform because I think it's important for people to shed light outside of me. Before, I used to have my own unapologetic moments, but I said, I think that there's strength in numbers. And
Mhm.
I think that people's voice is so powerful. And, all of our experiences and all of our walks of life, lives are different. And that should be known. I think what you are doing out here is amazing. And
Thank
I
you.
want you to keep it up. And your 2021, I want to be as everything that you want it to be, to come into fruition, and for that energy. So with that, tell everybody how they can connect with you. Where can they purchase your book? Where can they listen to your podcast? Give everybody the deets on you.
Okay, and just like that, the podcast, The Real, the Raw, the Truth, can be found on Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, iHeartRadio. If it's got a platform, the podcast is there. The book, Extraordinary Thought from the Ordinary Mind, it can be available from Amazon, Barnes and Noble, Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram at Meech Speaks. You can find me on TikTok as Meech Speaks. Now I'm a TikToker now. Is that the right word for it? I hope so. And last, on Facebook, you can find me as Meechy the Thick.
Okay, is that on a website? You said on.
Yes,
Okay.
Facebook. Yeah.
Oh, on Facebook. Okay, so everybody connects with Mr. Meech Speaks. He's out here doing some amazing things. His voice, his platform is something you definitely want to tap into and listen to his podcast. It's absolutely amazing. So, you know, and always, of course, come back for another episode, because I'm never sure to disappoint with all of the amazing guests that I have right now and have coming, in the future. So, have a great week or rest of the week. And until the next time, that is your unapologetic moment with Dr. G.